Mike Douglas is from the 80s, so he brought the 80s to this, so he was full on. Gordon Gekko was full on. And guys will know what I mean when he puts that cigar in his mouth. He was full on. What's it called? Oh man, I keep on forgetting these guys' names. Basically, he was in basically the guy Perry White from Superman Returns, and his name for just has left me now. He was really good. He was really, really good. You know, he was really, really, really good. You know, he was basically he was pretty much Shia LaBeouf's mentor at the beginning of the film, and he's the guy whose company goes pretty much bankrupt and messed up, and they need to pretty much get sell the company and be helped by Josh Brolin and his people in the other companies and the Federal Reserve. He was really good, you know, like, you know, because, you know, he brought the accent in there, and he was really representing the old and the new. You know, he obviously was an old school guy who really couldn't understand the way that these guys in the new world was coping. And I think that him as an old school guy couldn't really cope with the logistics and the mechanics of this whole new world that he was living in. Josh Brolin, see, people forget, people think that Josh Brolin is like this up-and-coming new actor. Josh Brolin was in Goonies. He's from the 80s. That's what I say. Don't mess with the 80s. Josh Brolin is from the 80s. So he understands that mentality. Same thing with Mike, like he did. They understand that mentality. That's when you saw that one of the great scenes in this film was between Michael Douglas and Josh Brolin at the whole dinner thing. Because they understood that psychology, that psyche. They understood that thing of facing off against one another in a very subtle way. And you only understand that if you come from the 80s. You know, so Josh Brolin, man, he's not an upcoming, he's from the 80s. So, guy, he really understood what that character was supposed to be about. You know, and I think Oliver Stone really understands that, yeah, Josh Brolin, this guy, he really understands that thinking. He understands how to bring that into this film, and he was really good. I mean, again, even in Milk as well, guy was really good. In No Country for Old Men, he's really good. This guy, I think he's a cut above his other guys, because I think that, you know, he really first of all, he has the right look. I remember, man, James Brolin, look, man, he's from the 80s as well. He's the guy in those romantic films, and these kind of guys, same thing with Jeff Fahey, you know, they are from a different, they are cut from a different branch. You know, they're not your Brad Pitt or your Tom Cruise. They bring that X factor there. So they bring that je ne sais quoi, which you don't really get from many guys. You know, Josh Brolin, you know, he has that thing. But yeah, but again, everybody else was good. And I actually just learnt that I think is it Tuco or something like that, the small, you know, little guy from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, man, was actually innocent. He was also very funny and amusing as well, you know. But yeah, man, the film, man, I really recommend this film. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that good, but I mean, the film really is. It was just a really good film. It was a really good film, and I don't care what anyone says. Hands down, it's better. It's better than the first film. And I'll tell you guys now, a full-on recommendation. Go watch the film. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Go watch the film. Go watch the film. It's a full-on recommendation. It's drama, you know. And Oliver Stone, he really knows how to do drama very well, you know. He really knows how to do drama very well. Because, I mean, there's so much stuff happening, and by the time you reach in the middle of 3/4, you're like, man, how's this stuff going to end? But bring about a boom, and people are complaining about the ending. Obviously, when you watch it, you'll see that, man. For me, the ending has many levels to it. It isn't just very fine, because they could have gone one way, which have been extremely cheesy and cheap. They could have gone another way, which have been extremely dark, but they pretty much went a 50-50 way, which is, it still has that kind of, like, you know, happy good ending, but there's also that darker thing that's still kept within there, so you really understand that. So the ending was sort of like very well compromised. But yeah, man, I mean, in a time where we're not hardly getting any good films, you know, I think that's why you always have to rely on the old school guys. You know, the guys like Oliver Stone, who they understand that, you know, just make a good film, good story, a good script, good characters. I mean, it's, you know, you just need to understand the foundation. You need characters. You need a good story. You need twists and turns. So I fully recommend it. WH fully recommends Wall Street Money Never Sleeps. And my guy Gordon Gekko, just look at the figure. I'm going to leave you this. When you watch the film, look at the figure on his laptop screen. You understand me? Just look at that figure on his laptop screen, and then you'll understand why Gordon Gekko is Gordon Gekko. Believe.